Ladies and gentlemen, we continue live on BT Sport with 4 rounds scheduled in the light heavyweight division. Brought to you by Frank Warren on behalf of Queensberry Promotions, along with their great sponsors, 32 Red, Foot Asylum, and Unibet. It is sanctioned by the British Boxing Board of Control, Board Representative Robert W. Smith, timekeeper Bob Edgeworth. When the bell rings, our referee in charge and scoring this contest will be Marcus McDonald. Introducing to you first, fighting tonight out of the red corner, he's wearing white with green and weighed in at 12 stone, 10 pounds. Coming to us from Lydney, Gloucestershire, he is a veteran of 134 professional bouts. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Louis Poochie Von Potch. His opponent across the ring, fighting tonight out of the blue corner. He's wearing black with gray and weighed in at 12 stone, 12 pounds. Hailing from Chatham, Kent, he was a 2018 Youth Olympic gold medalist, and now tonight he makes his professional boxing debut. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Karol Itaume.
The rules of boxing, don't explain to you. One thing I will say, obey my instructions at all times, watch your heads and keep it clean. Any questions?
Nope.
Let's go to work.
All the best, bud.
Karol Itaume towering over his opponent, Louis Van Potch. 6'1" against 5'7". Van Potch, former soldier, served in Afghanistan. And as you heard, he's had 134 paid boxing engagement. Karol Itaume, debut, great amateur record, but he'll have a few nerves undoubtedly, and he'll be somebody who, because of the fact that he's come through and done so well as a youth, you must have been aware of, Richie.
Yeah, he came up actually to GB on a couple of assessments. I was really impressed with him, and I was quite disappointed when he turned professional, because obviously from a GB point of view I thought he had a big future. He's a lovely boxer, southpaw, but he's very, very skillful. Obviously he's in against someone who's teak tough again, this fella Van Potch, so he'll have to work for this if he gets the victory here. But yeah, he's got a very, very good jab, good skills, and very talented, and he's young. So yeah, he's got a big future, this lad. Only 20, Slovakian born, and moved over here with his family at the age of 7. Got a British passport a couple of years ago, and he's also, away from boxing, training to be a financial advisor. So sounds as though he's going to know where his pennies go. Yeah, right? Looking after his money as well, not bad.
Younger brother Enrico is also a boxer.
But the test tonight, again, John, will be if you can get this fella out of there, because Van Potch is a tough cookie, isn't he? He regularly fights. I think he had 29 contests last year, so, you know, he knows his way around the ring. Very, very tough indeed. So this will be a good test for this young fella.
Like Jamie Quinn in the last contest, Van Potch is one of those who's pretty indestructible. The last 19 fights he's had, yep, he's been a loser, as journeymen normally are, but he's gone the distance on every occasion. You go back to 2017, he got stopped in that year by Lerone Richards, but there's not been too many who've been able to get rid of him over the years. Lydney in Gloucestershire, where he hails from.
What he's got to do here, John, Van Potch, is move his head when he's boxing at range. He's just on the outside there, he's a bit flat-footed, so he's got to move the head and try and avoid shots. That's what he's got to do. He can't afford just to be flat-footed and must be static in front of Itaume, who will pick him off.
Itaume with the little bit of a problem as he just gets clipped by that left-hand lead from Van Potch, but he's got the problem of punching down.
Yeah, that could be a big problem as well, John. You're punching down against someone, you've got to hit the target. Sometimes you can overreach, and that's when your opponent can come back with a counter.
Well, who knows where his career is going to go over the years, young Karol Itaume. but he gets through his first 3 minutes as a professional, and 3 minutes which he won.
Keep your jabs going. Keep your jabs going. Right. Spray. So just come round the sides. Put the body up top. Right. Look for them the gaps.
Welcome back to Church House in Westminster. Our second fight of the night, and a debut for young Karol Itauma, Richie.
Yeah, worked well in that opening round, didn't he, with those jabs there, and that straight left hand. So it was a decent opening round for him.
Must bring back memories for you. I mean, we talked about the fact that this is a very different venue. I don't know where Karol will get to, how much he'll achieve in the years ahead, but he won't forget fighting here.
No, you always remember your first pro fight. Mine was at Birmingham Town Hall, which is another iconic building and venue. You don't forget your first pro fight. No matter what you've done as an amateur, you never forget your first professional fight.
And you're bound to be that little bit nervous as the big night approaches.
Yeah. You know, and what you tend to find when you come from the amateurs, the pros are a lot harder, tougher. And sometimes you've just got to be patient. And just keep sticking to your boxing.
Well, Van Potch is nothing if not tough. Certainly knows how to survive.
Yeah, right. Well, right at the end of that first round, John, you just come back with a couple of sneaky right hands, well-timed shots. So again, that's just made Itauma just think about things here. He's got to work behind the jab, set the attacks up. There's a nice switch of attack downstairs to the body. That was nice, but it comes off the jab, which is important. But there's that sneaky right hand again from Van Potch. Nice little shot.
Tauma's let a couple of right hands slide low. That one was right on the belt as well. Marcus McDonald keeping a close watch on that. Trained by Dan Woolidge, who was with him at the St Mary's Club and has followed him into the pro ranks. That's a fella called Len Woodall did with Richie.
That's right. I think Van Potch has got a better chance of landing that right hand as Itauma's punching. John, he's got to try and sort of avoid either the jab from Itauma and then throw the right hand. Maybe just slip to his left a little bit more and just throw it. But there it was there. That wasn't too far away. If he can time that as his opponent's punching, and if the momentum of Itauma's coming forward, he may just have some more success with that right hand.
With all the physical attributes for a light heavyweight. Similar sort of height as Lyndon Arthur, who's defending his Commonwealth title later on against Anthony Yard. Looking for that big right hand again, Van Potch, that time whistling through thin air. Learning fight for Karol Itauma. Desperate to start as a winner, and that's, I think, a second round.
You're moving to your left now, yeah? So you're rolling, spin off to your left, yeah? Stops him throwing the backhand at you. Good, do that, good. Blocking lock shot, so keep doing that and slide away from you as well, yeah? Make steps to his punches. Cool. Just a gaze in there after he gloves that. After plastic on his gloves that. That's it.
Second round safely in the bag for Karol Itauma, Richie.
Yeah, good quality work, I thought, from Itauma in this round. Used his jab very well indeed, and that 1-2.
10 seconds.
There was Van Potch coming back with the shot there also, but a good round for Itauma. He's got 2 out of 2.
Round 3.
Third round, it's a 4-rounder this. Potch with Joe Pennington in his corner. He's supposed to have had Richard Farnham in his corner as trainer, but he failed a coronavirus test. Everybody involved in the promotion, as ever, closely checked before being allowed into the fighters' bubble and being allowed to actually take part in the night's promotion.
Van Potch there just moving his head nicely there, just needed to punch off that movement, made Itama miss with a couple of shots but didn't reply. Itama working sensible, working at distance and behind the jab. There's that movement again, that wasn't too far away from Van Potch. Needs a little bit more of that movement and then hook and right hand off that movement also. But Itama, he's boxing sensible here behind that jab, lead hand. Yeah, very well schooled kid here.
Van Potch waiting until Itama commits himself before he throws that right hand. Nice variety in the work of Itama.
Yeah, he'll also bring his left uppercut into play as well, John. So he's got good straight, he's got quality straight shots. And also there's that left uppercut. Nearly gets caught with the left hook though from Van Potch.
Had he stayed in the amateur ranks, I guess there was a good chance that he certainly would have been in contention for a place in the 2024 Olympics.
Absolutely, that's the plans that we had for him really, that he would have stayed, worked his way into the squad, gone for the next Olympics, but he wanted to turn professional. And so we are benefiting from him, John. But he's a good kid and yeah, I was a bit disappointed, like I said, when he did turn professional.
In a couple of years he'll be, hopefully, I'm sure, hopefully making steps up the ranks. Coming through tonight's exercise so far well enough.
Yeah, just going through the gears now as well. Here's Itama, impressive.
Good round. Itama doing well there, and another one which he won quite clearly. Yard versus Arthur, our big fight later on. Oh, they don't want us to see Anthony. What's that about? Oh, I was looking forward to seeing him limbering up there. I think that's told us.
Yeah, indeed.
What you got to say, Richie?
Well, that's what some boxers are like, aren't they? They're very private.
Lewis Van Potch. He'll be seeing his way through to the bell to end the fourth, I would have thought. If Itama gets him out inside the distance, that will be some achievement.
Corners, 10 seconds.
So final round coming up.
And last round.
Van Potch almost sprints off his stool as he comes centre ring, touch gloves, and away we go once more. His nickname tattooed on his back, Poochie.
I think he's been a decent opponent for the first one for Itama. Itama's been able to work well with his jab and he's won every round, but just occasionally Van Potch comes back with the odd shot here and there, makes Itama think. He's got a dangerous right hand and the left hook when he can get close. But it's been dominant from Itama. I like what I see. Like I said, he's got good, decent skills.
He was just getting to Van Potch in the last few seconds of the third round with body shots, and signs in the early stages of this fourth that Van Potch is a little bit keener to protect his stomach than previously, and maybe there is still a little bit of residual discomfort from those punches which landed before the bell ended the third. Just looked to the referee when one of the shots landed early in this fourth round, where he just looked at him as much as to say, was that low? Are you going to help me? Are you going to have a word?
Van Potch just lost his concentration there, walking forward slowly. He knows he's got to get closer to his man, but he's got to do it with fast movements with the feet and try and move the head, which is, if you walk forward slowly against this guy, Itauma's just going to pick you off, and he got caught with a big shot there.
And like all journeymen, the last thing he wants to do is to get stopped and get some sort of suspension, which is going to stop him quickly getting back into the ring. Nice right-hand counter he landed there, though.
Yeah, it's better, decent head movement that was there from Van Potch.
That right hand from Itauma really thud home. And again.
What I like about Itauma's work, John, everything's set up behind that jab. It just keeps prodding away, looking for openings. Something comes from behind that jab, either downstairs, the uppercut, a straight left hand there, look, then he'll go downstairs with that hook to the body, but it's all off his jab.
Just 20 years old, bear in mind. A youngster, a real baby in the game, and tonight making his pro debut and surely registering with a win. Another right hand straight low there. Last few seconds. Van Potch, a flurry of punches, as much as to say, well, you might have won, but this is what I could have done, and lands 2 or 3 right up to the bell, all in the best of spirits. And no question, Karol Itauma has started his pro career as a winner, Richie.
Yeah, good performance overall, I thought, from Itauma. Went through the gears in the last couple of rounds, was tested a little bit there towards the end from Van Potch, who I thought was a decent first opponent for him. Tough, you know, and caught him with the odd shot here and there, but overall Itauma showed some lovely skills. Great jab, great straight left hand, but then he'll switch downstairs also, right hook to the body, the left uppercut's a good shot as well. Yeah, he's got a lot of decent skills, but he does the basics very well behind that jab. He's got a good future.
Yeah, well, time will tell on that one. Meanwhile, in the immediate future, the scorecard is being handed over to our Master of Ceremonies, and the two fighters are ready, being drawn centre ring by Marcus McDonnell, and Thomas Treiber now can tell us how Marcus scored it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 4 rounds of boxing, our referee in charge, Marcus McDonnell, scores this contest 40-36 for your winner and successful tonight in his professional boxing debut, Karol Itauma.
Nice little round of applause from Lewis Van Potch, who seems a good lad, doesn't he? Karol Itauma, good win. How far is he going to go? Time will tell.